I know you can hear me. I know you can hear me. So we're going to try this again. Oh, well. Live and you learn. I can't believe I was muted that whole other stream. That is so wild. I hope everybody comes back. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, well. Somebody just came in the room. I know y'all can hear me this time. I know you can hear me this time. Yes, yes, yes. I know you can hear me this time. Because I can see the sound. So, whew. That's okay. That's okay. Hello, the specialist. How are you? How are you? Yeah, I had a live stream going, but there was no sound, so we started it again. And now I know we got sound. So I hope everybody comes back. It was only a few people in there. Yep, yep, yep. I know, Miss Latoya. Thank you for coming back. Yeah, this thing gets crazy. All right, somebody else just came in. We got 3 people in here now. Don't forget to smash that like button on the way in. I had to start a whole new live stream, but I'm okay with that. Because at least now I know y'all can hear me for real, for real. But in the last live stream, what I was saying, Miss Latoya, is this that Miss Jovi went in. I mean, not Miss Jovi, Miss Tasha went in on that fool. She went in. She went on him. Because he's thirsty for attention. Thirsty, thirsty, thirsty. I hope Miss Mahogany comes back. She always tries to come through to support. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys coming in. Because I know it's a whole lot of live streams going on right now. A whole lot of live streams going on right now. I was in a few today. Some of them were positive and some of them were crazy. Yeah, and now I think Carrie might have gone back to yeah, Millie and the mob went in on him too. Wow. I just found her. Mob Radio. I just went there and found her. So I'm gonna take a listen to her. Hey, Miss Mahogany. Thank you for coming back. I know you guys can hear me now. Ooh, I know that stew is good too. I know that stew is good. But at least now I know y'all for sure can hear me. I don't know what the heck was going on before, but that's my bad. My bad. Totally my bad. Hey, Tony, how are you? Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Yeah, this is my first time doing the avatar thing, and I didn't have any sound the first time, but now I do, so we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out. But yeah, out here in Southern California, we're dealing with these fires. And it's like over 100,000 people who have been evacuated. But Northern California is the one who had no electricity because they were afraid that they were going to burn, and we're the ones burning. How y'all like that? How y'all like that? I know, Latoya. I'm not touching the muted button. Because that seems to be my issue. Hey, DOD, how are you? Sorry I missed your live earlier. I was out and about. I was in a couple of lives today, though. Some were good, some were not so good. You know, some were positive energy, some were YouTube drama energy. But it's all good. You know, it's all good. It's all good. So I was just talking about the fires out here and just seeing how everybody's week is going. Seeing how everybody's week is going, how everybody's Saturday is going now. I know, I try to come through, DOD, I do. I was in Joey's earlier though. I made a little bit of hers. I didn't, you know, but I don't be getting the notifications for people's stuff. I don't know why. YouTube is just, I don't know. If I'm not on, then I don't see the notifications for anything. He need to go sit down. He needs to go have several seats is what he needs to do because, yeah, he needs to go have several seats. You know, Storm ain't done nothing to him. Not really. He just mad. He is just mad. Yeah, y'all. I've been like all over YouTube for the last few days. I done seen drama in all sectors. Let me just say that. I have seen drama in all sectors, and it's all over stupid stuff. All over stupid stuff. People tripping about nothing. When there's a world out there, you know. While the hills are burning here in California, does anybody realize that the Amazon is still on fire? Nobody's talking about that anymore, though. But I think it's still on fire. But I guess it's old news now, so nobody cares anymore. Nobody cares about that anymore. Wonder what that's going to do to the environment if we have no Amazon. So DOD, I finally figured out how to put the avatar up here. So that's why I'm testing it today. But I messed up the first time because I was on mute. So won't let that happen again. But I figured out how to put an avatar up here for the times when my son is here, so we don't have any camera mishaps. It's very, very true. It's very, very true. You know, he mad. Thank you, DOD. Yeah, well, I didn't know how to do it, so I finally asked somebody how do you put the avatar up, and they told me. So that's how I figured it out. Somebody told me how to do it. Somebody get that. Let me get this. Somebody get that troll. Yeah, I do. Let me do something. DOD. I gotta go over to YouTube Studios, obviously. This is crazy. This is crazy, but let me fix that right now. I'm in my I'm gonna come into my stream and fix it myself right now. But in the interim, I'm also going to go make somebody a mod because I can't do. We're not gonna do this. We are not gonna do this. We are not gonna do this. Goodbye. Go away. Go away. Get the heck out of here. Get the heck out of here. Get the heck out of here. All right, let me just go in here and fix this while I'm talking to you guys, but I'm fixing it in the background. I'm like, goodness gracious. I'm not talking about anything. Why are you on my channel? No, I'm not ugly. I'm pretty, as a matter of fact. I'm fine. You just don't understand. You just don't even understand. Let me see. I'm trying to pull you up. Who's in my chat? Yeah, I'm trying to pull you up, Deacon, and make you a mod. Cause yeah, we're not doing this. Let me just fix this right now. Whoever that fool was, they need to go the hell away. Let's see. Control. And let me see if I can get you in there. Let's see. I don't know. I know it sounds like I'm playing in the background, but I'm having a problem pulling you up. Wait a minute. Not finding you, DOD. All right, well, I'll stay in the chat for right now. And if that fool comes back in, then they're gonna get something. But I'll fix that later. I'll fix that later. Because they are not gonna mess up my day. Hey, Lipstick. How are you? How are you? I know. Let me find Mahogany. Let me find you. Because I can't find you, DOD, to make you one. You're not coming up. You are not coming up. So I can't make you one. You're not coming up in the list, so I can't make you one. But let me see if I can make Miss Mahogany one. Because I'm an autism channel. You're a fool. Coming up in my chat. You are a fool coming up in my chat. Let me find Miss. There you are. There you are, Miss Mahogany. Let me see if I can make you one. Because I didn't think I would need a mod. At least not yet, but I guess I'm wrong, huh? Let me see. Go to advance. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Let me see. What are you guys saying? I know. I'm trying to multitask right now. It's because y'all have. I don't know. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I just took somebody out. Oh, crap. No, I'll deal with this later. I have names are starting to come up. The mahogany's not coming, but maybe I just don't know how to do this right. That's probably what it is. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'll do that when I'm offline. But next time, a couple of you guys will be mods so that I won't have to deal with the foolishness that will take me completely out of character on YouTube. Take me completely out of character up in this joint. Let me just say that. And yeah, right now y'all dealing with the purple diva. Y'all don't really want to talk to DC. They don't want to talk to her. She's not a nice person. She really is not. She can get in somebody's behind. So let's just, yeah, I'm gonna make some people mods by the next time I come on. So we won't be having none of this foolishness. Yeah, Miss Mahogany. I didn't even realize you out there. So yeah. Yeah, I understand DOD. And if you guys didn't have all those numbers and stuff in your YouTube username, I could do it real easily. But I'm on my Mac and I'm not able to do the cut and paste because I don't have my mouse over here right now, and I don't feel like walking over and getting it and connecting it to the Mac. But let me see something. I'm gonna see if I can do something. Yeah, it's not letting me cut and paste those long names. That's what it's doing. It's not allowing me to copy them over. Oh, be quiet, DLD. My Mac is a good computer. Let me just say that. I'm an Apple girl. Didn't you know? All my stuff is Apple. I think I explained that in one of my videos too, as to why all my stuff is Apple. It's because of my son. It's because of my son. Oh. Yeah, I know. Okay, so it gave me. So I'm on Mahogany's channel on my other instrument over here. So, Lisa, I went live once and everybody was telling me to get mine. I took the lie. Yeah, I'ma just, hey, Tony, by the next live, I will have mods. But right now, I'm on my Mac and I have my phone in my hand and I can zap them out of there myself, if need be, but by the next time I have a live, even if the next live is later today, I will have some mods. I will have some mods, because I don't want to be on here spending my time talking to a troll who thinks that I have an avatar up today simply because, because I might be an ugly girl. Well, I'm not the ugly girl. So I'm not the ugly girl. So, but I like how they tried me. Hey. Yes, we are back. Terry, we had a troll too. So I'm gonna have to make some of you guys mods by the next time. We had a troll in here who was trying me. You know what? Lipstick, I did do that. But I think I need to be using my mouse to do for it to stick, because YouTube isn't taking isn't letting me paste it. So I am not ugly, you know. And let me just show y'all for the smart ass troll. Not ugly. There I am. See, here I am. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to my avatar for the troll. For the troll. Ugh, I swear. Anyway. As you can see, it's like, you know, I got a troll. Next time I go live, I'll have mods too. I'm telling you, Tony. And this isn't my first live. But I guess because I've been in a few lives like all over that had trolls, and I'm modding a couple of those lives and have been zapping out trolls, they decided to come on over to my place. Come on in. I want you to. Shoot. No, we cannot go back to me on camera right now. Thank you very much. I'm actually sitting up here eating. That's the reason why I'm off camera. I know I did that lipstick. And it worked, but it's not working on DOD or on Mahogany because they have those numbers and stuff. Y'all are funny. My hair is all over my head today. It's a hair wrap day. showing a little skin. So no, we'll keep it off. At least until I finish eating. When I finish eating, then I don't care about putting the camera back on. But exactly. Tell them, Latoya. Get them. Get them, girl. Tell them. That's right. Pam's my friend. Better watch it. I don't even care. Like I said in Jovi's live earlier, I know I'm beautiful. So I'm not listening to anybody who says that I'm not, period. It doesn't matter to me what they're saying. I know what I look like. You know? And I look good for my age in my Whitney Houston voice. Now. So, whatever. You know, they're unhappy with themselves, so let them be unhappy with themselves. Still trying to see those tats. Well, yeah, you know. I think I showed one in one of my lives. The one on my wrist in one of my lives. I showed it. The bookworm. But sorry, DOD. The rest of them are completely covered up right now. I know, lipstick. I'm just being lazy. And actually, all I'm going to do is probably go into the YouTube studio from my phone and edit it from there or from another computer. But I'll have some mods by tonight. I'm not even worried about it. Not even worried about it. Gonna have me about 4 or 5. For real. Oh yeah, girl. They're dust. Latoya, they are dust to me. They dust to all of us. You know? I was like, I don't even be in that sector of YouTube. I don't even be in the sector of YouTube, but you know, trolls will find you no matter where you are, especially if your vibe is positive, because they want to make it negative. They've been spreading negativity all over YouTube, and I'm surprised they're up this early, you know, because usually they don't come out until nighttime. I mean, really, the trolls come out at night. I'm surprised they're up to come trolling little old me. I feel important. You know what, Tony? I know. Everybody told me that even though my subject matter was something that shouldn't have trolls, that I was gonna get at least one troll. And so somebody's saying I'm hiding behind the avatar. Today is the first time that I've used the avatar. All the rest of my lives, I have showed my face. So they tripping. The first time I use the avatar, I get a troll. That's hilarious to me. It's hilarious. First time I use the avatar, that's when I get a troll. In all the other lives, I was showing my face. You know, but it's dark in here and I don't feel like putting on a ring light to make it brighter. So yeah, they are all over YouTube. They have nothing else to do with their time. They jump on everybody's channel, you know, get in everybody's chat and say whatever they want to say, you know. But I'll be my own mod today. And in the next one, hey, Health, Wealth, and Real Talk, how are you? Thank you for coming. Don't forget to smash that like button. They get in everybody's chat, you know. I just find it funny that I didn't get a troll until I put the avatar up. As long as I was showing my face, no trolls came through. Yeah, Lipstick. That's what I'm saying. They didn't bother me when I was showing my face. So today I decided to put the avatar up and I get a troll who is thinking I'm hiding behind the avatar, not knowing that no, avatar is just up here because I don't feel like coming on camera today. Not because I'm ashamed of what I look like. I'm a beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. And I know it. So I'm not even worried about it. Yeah. Yeah, Tony. I know. Trolls don't want you to be positive, though. They come in to spread their negativity. They come in to just do stupid stuff. And please don't let a troll get up on your panel. Because, you know, it's, you know, you try to be nice to a troll and you let them get up on your panel and then they tear up your live stream even more. Wow. Well, they don't have any life health. They don't have any life. This is their life. No problem, BOD. I know you didn't mean to do it. I'm not going to put you on timeout. Oh, really, Miss Mahogany? Man, nobody needs to messenger people. If people messenger me on Facebook, they find out that I don't respond to Messenger. I don't. You'll message me and it'll be months before I even open up Messenger. And then I'll look and I'm like, who the heck is this? I don't know this person. And I get a lot of messengers on Facebook from guys in Africa who I don't know, maybe they're looking for a wife, but how did you get in my Messenger? We're not even friends. You know? Hey, Miss B-Town. How are you? Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming through the second time after I messed up the first time. You're so silly, DLD. Yeah, because today I am my own mod. So it's up to me. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna fix that. Cause okay. All right, Terry, that's fine. Yeah, my phone is sitting on the charger, so it's getting back to 100%. I have to keep the phone on in case I gotta kick a troll out. And I just removed them from the chat. We're not timing out a troll. Trolls they just have to go. So those of you who become mods, that's my policy. Trolls don't get timed out. They just get removed from the chat. Quick. Yeah, exactly. You know, and you have to be lowest of the low to come in to an autism channel chat and troll. Really, Mahogany? Yeah. You and your cigars, Terry. Do you go to cigar lounges by any chance, Terry? Oh, don't worry. Latoya, you're on my list. I might have a chat full of mods starting out to keep the trolls out. Now see why some of the chats everybody's a mod. Now see the ones where they get a whole bunch of trolls. They got like 10, 13 mods, and you wonder why they got all these mods. Because of the trolls. Hi, Free Spirit Living. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Yeah, Free Spirits, we were just talking about me getting my first troll. I got a troll because today I decided instead of showing my face, because I'm sitting here feeding my face, to put the avatar up. And a troll came in and all right, there we go. Yeah, let me get this. Yeah, goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye, troll. Goodbye, troll. Yep. Wow. Hey, Darren. Thank you, Darren. See, I did make somebody a mod. He just wasn't here. Darren, man, I didn't have a troll today. Two trolls. The first time I come on with an avatar, I get trolls. All the time I come on live, all the times I come on live and show my face, no troll. But today, the trolls are out. Hilarious. So I've been zapping them. I zapped the two that came throughout myself so far. I'm just laughing because it's funny to me. Because clearly they don't have nothing else to do. I mean, you on an autism channel trolling. You're really low. You're really low on an autism channel trolling. That's what I'm talking about on an autism channel. And you're trolling. Bless your little heart. Wow. Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Lipstick. I've been in one of the growth streams that I go in on a regular basis. Almost everybody who's in his stream on a regular basis is a mod. And if you've been in his stream at least once or twice, you become a mod. So, and he gets trolls all the time. Coming in there saying just vulgar, profane things so that they can, mess your stream up and, that's what you get monetized. Not having it. Exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying. Whoever this was, it was probably the same person because it took them a minute to come back in under that other name. But you don't have a face, troll. You don't have no face. You're not showing your face. So I know you're a troll. And then you're saying stupid stuff that makes no sense. Yeah, somebody's in the clouds because it's like 14 people watching. I know one of them is me, but that means there's 13 other people. And I don't see 13 people in the chat. So that's all right. If you're a troll, come on out of the clouds. Don't let me. I'll put my Cash App in here, and then you can troll me all you want. I'll be like the other ones. I know it's stupid. It's stupid, Miss B Town. You got time to make 10, 12 pages to troll little old me. Hey, Marquita, how are you? Thank you for coming through. Thank you for showing love. Hey, gunslingers, thank you for coming through. Thank you, guys. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for showing love. Marquita, I am honored that you came through. Kinky Locks was in the first one, and then I don't know what happened. Yeah, I had no sound, so I came back on. So maybe she might come back through. Now we got sound. All we trying to do is have a nice positive chat here, intelligent conversation. And so we're talking about a troll who keeps popping through so that they can get some attention. Poor thing. The poor thing just wants attention. And so they popping from chat to chat, I guess, to get themselves some attention. Yeah, Marquita, I didn't have two, and I think it was the same person both times. Hey, Chalino Sanchez. Yeah, I think it was the same person. The first time they came through and asked me if I was ugly, I guess because I have an avatar today, But normally I don't have an avatar up, but that's me, so I don't really care. And then they came back through and said something crazy, so I deleted them out. But one of my mods is here, and by tonight I'm gonna have more mods because clearly now I'm a trollable account. Miss Mahogany, I don't know who has the time to do this because I certainly don't have time. I have barely enough time to manage my own daggone page. I don't have time to have a million different accounts. I don't have time. But apparently they have the time to do all this kind of stuff. I just want, I like having people in my stream. I'm not trying to be a growth stream, but I'm trying to be a stream where people are positive. I have positive people. All the people that are in my stream, I'm sub to their accounts. So oh, you do a few lounges? Yeah. A friend of mine, well, this guy that I used to date, I went to a couple of cigar lounges with him. I tried it, but it made me dizzy. I'm obviously not good at it, so. Yeah, I wasn't real good at it, and it was so smoky in there, but Yeah, they need a hobby. Yeah. And then, somebody's telling me that they do videos about trolling the accounts. They do videos about the accounts that they troll. In their videos they show them trolling other people's accounts. It's like, what's the point? You know what, Terry? I don't even know. Since I don't really smoke them, who knows? I might have, took too hard of a puff on it. All I know is that I felt like I was high from a cigar. So I was like, no, I can't do this. This is not for me. And it was at one of those jazz festivals where they had a cigar lounge. So, I decided I would try it since everybody else was doing it. Yeah, Darren, I'm not a cigar smoker. I tried it, but I can't. So I'll leave that to other folks. Some women can. I'm not one of them. Yes. They do health and weight and real talk. They do videos on their trolling. I mean, I've never seen one of the videos. I just heard about this. I'm like, who's watching these videos? Other trolls? I'm sure I did inhale. Aren't you supposed to when you're smoking a cigar or a little bit? You can't help but inhale a little bit of it. You don't just take it in and blow complete. Some of it's gonna get in your lungs. DOD. Yeah, the videos on the trolling are funny. Oh, here we go. Yeah, let me get you. Okay, you're okay. I know. You can retract it and correct it yourself, Latoya, if you want. Cigars make me, it made me dizzy. I was good. Hey, Ready, Set. How are you guys? Yeah, I know. I have two. I've edited them. Ready, Set. 2 videos I've edited, but I haven't uploaded them. I'm gonna upload one of them tonight. And both of these are me making food. Haha. So yeah. Hey Pierre. Hey Honest Review. How you guys? How is everybody doing? Yeah, no, I got Ready Set. I have two videos. They're not autism topic. They're more cooking stuff something that my son likes that I cook. One of them, and the other one is me trying another YouTuber's recipe. Hey Sage, how are you? Good to see you. Happy Saturday. Double birthday party Ready Set? Jeez. Well, if you guys do wine, I would say have a glass of wine. But you might need to be on high alert, because if birthday parties mean sugar highs for the kids. So yeah, I my son's birthday's coming up, and I don't even know what we're gonna do. Thank God he's an adult, so I think we're just gonna maybe go out to dinner or something. That's what I said. I don't know if you guys are drinkers. I said if you are, I would do a glass of wine. Then I'd say some nice calming music. Maybe a nice jazz track that you guys can listen to right now. Oh, you do Moscatos, Miss Latoya? Yep, Sage. I had two trolls in here tonight. I'm just I'm baffled that I would get a troll. So it's funny to me. It's just funny. His birthday is the 29th. He will be 24 years old. Yeah, I think the trolls were the same person though, because they weren't in here at the same time. Yeah, ready, set. I'm like, trolls come to autism channels too? Really? I guess so. Yeah, they the first one thought I was hiding behind the avatar because I'm ugly. Hardly, considering the avatar is me. It's just that my son is around today and I don't know what he's going to do. So I have the avatar up there so that nothing crazy is on camera. And Ray said, you being autistic parents understand why I have my avatar up today. Because I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. So the troll comes in and questions my looks. And I didn't have a mod in here at the time, so I had to zap them out myself. Then the second one came in about 10 minutes later, saying something crazy, said, zap them out too. Oh, the 6 and both of your kids are Scorpios. Wow. Yeah. They're nice until they're not. That's all, I was like, they can be the sweetest person until they're not the sweetest person. My son is the sweetest person until he's not. I know, Reddy said. I just thought it was hilarious. But by the next time I'm on live, there's a few people in here that are going to be mods, so that we don't have any trolls on my channel. I'm like, really, troll? You come into an autism channel, you have nothing else to do? What am I going to be talking about? That's getting your feathers ruffled. You're the 27th. I know that, DOD. You're a couple of days before my son, who's 29th. I have the air blasting in here right now because I don't want any smoke smell in my house. It's not really bad in the air yet, but that's because it's only been a day or two. And the winds aren't blowing that bad yet, but in another day or so, the skies aren't going to be blue like they are now. They're going to have some nasty smoke all over. Yeah, but Ready, Set, and everybody, I'm like, I wasn't prepared for a troll. Clearly I wasn't. And the thing is that right before I came on live, I went and looked at the settings and I'm like, I wonder, should I make some people mod? So then I went in there and made a couple people, and I was trying to make more people, but then I realized that I couldn't make everybody mod because some of y'all got numbers instead of a name in your YouTube thing. So yeah, but it'll be fixed by the next time. I'll have me a few of y'all in here to zap out the trolls who have nothing else to do with their time but to wander from channel to channel. Yeah, apparently, except I'm not the one with the disability. So, it's my son, and I'm a lion when it comes to him. So yeah, come on, I got something for you. Our DOD doesn't get any presents this year. Sage, you're wrong. That's funny. Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, I know that the trolls go after anybody because they've done it on Facebook. They do it on Twitter. You know, why should YouTube be any different? Why should it? You know, it's no different. You know, and you know, they just set up accounts and just slide around YouTube, floating into people's lives, seeing where they can, you know, get somebody to be angry. But I'm sorry, I don't get angry over someone I don't even know. I don't even know you. You don't have a face. So yeah. That it just shows me where you are if all you can do. No worries. I know you have to multitask at all times. And I'm assuming that I'm talking to Amanda, ready, set, and not Chris. Oh, you're funny. You're funny, Sage. I know. You know, Latoya, they don't have nothing else to do. You know, but yeah, you know what? That's right. They are up. I forgot. I'm on the West Coast. It's already evening on the East Coast, so the trolls are out now. Yeah. So why should I be surprised? Probably if I came on like early in the morning, trolls ain't up then. You know, but I'm not gonna plan my lives around trolls because I don't care about them. They're not important. You know. Hey, Kinky Locks, you came back. Yeah, now you can hear me. I don't know what happened in the last one. Marquita was up in here a little while ago, Kinky Locks. She stopped through and showed some love. I was so happy about that. Thank you for smashing that like button. Yeah, Kinky Locks. We had a troll. We had a troll. I said we had a troll in here earlier. You know? So I'm gonna have to have mods. Cause the trolls come to everybody's channel. They don't care. They're equal opportunity. They want to be seen. Yes. Yeah. Ready, said, please hit the like button, guys. I'm pushing hard to get to that yeah, Kinky Lights. I'm pushing hard to get to the 1K. I'm over 600, so I got less than 400 to go. And I'm grinding, y'all. I'm grinding. But I gotta grind on these live stream hours too. So that's why I'm coming. That's why I'm on. You know, and I don't care about the trolls. You know, that's gonna be fixed by the next live. I don't have a problem with removing them from the chat myself today. Exactly. They gave me watch time, so come on through. You know, I'm just gonna kick you out the chat anyway, because I'm not gonna let you come in here and say just any old thing. You know, but I can use the watch time, and I don't care if you thumbs down my chat. I don't care if you thumbs it down. Let me see. And see, they didn't even thumbs me down. So, you know, they just coming in here to start stuff. Hi, Dee. Thank you for stopping by to show some love. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you for thank you. Yeah, that's the avatar. That's the picture at the end of all my videos, giving you guys love. Yeah, with my purple glasses and my purple hair. You know, so. But the trolls can think that that's not me if they want to, that I done posted somebody else up on there. But if they ever go back and watch my videos, they can see that it's all me. And I'm not afraid to show my face. I'm just don't want to be rude eating in front of y'all when I'm not a mukbanger. And I've just finished the food. But also, my son keeps coming in. And he comes in here and he's looking at the screen to see y'all chatting. He just left again. Hopefully he doesn't give y'all a rock concert from upstairs. I didn't cook this Kinky Locks. I went to a Creole restaurant and got me some crab stuffed shrimp. Butterfly shrimp. And it was actually breakfast. But I've been eating on it all day because it came with eggs and country potatoes. But I've been eating on the shrimp all day. That's right. Smash that like button. Thank you, DOD. Because I'm busy looking for trolls. Busy looking for trolls. I am from Washington, D.C. Yeah, I am. Born and raised, Latoya. Born and raised in D.C. I just live in California. I live in California for my son because he gets better services for autism here. But it is very expensive to live in California. So if I had a choice, I would not live in California, preferably. Thank you, Sage. That's what it's about. Having. Hi, Tasha. You snuck in. I didn't even see you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I know. Reddy said it is cheap. I'm looking at Florida. I'm looking at Florida. Florida is one of the places that I'm looking at, and I know that there are places in Florida that have very good services for people on the autism spectrum too. So that's the stuff that I'm looking at right now. But right now, we're trying to get him to a point where he's employable and can get a job. So I have to go to a job fair for him on Wednesday to see about that for him. Oh, you from the BK, Latoya? One of my really good friends is the Lord of Flatbush. She's a DJ that lives in the Flatbush area of the BK. Yeah, he does. He's a house music DJ. What did he say? I'm trying to see what y'all over here talking about. What is DOD? What you in here lying about? Oh, you saw that purple is your favorite color too. Oh, when DOD, when did purple become your favorite color? I didn't know that. Oh, because of the Vikings? Okay. Okay, because of the Vikings. I never thought about that. Yeah, yeah. But that didn't mean that has to be your favorite color. I'm being serious. I'm being serious, Leffer. I didn't know that was your favorite color. You know, I knew the Vikings was your favorite team, you know, but that didn't mean purple was your favorite color. I mean, my son likes the Ravens, and purple happens to be his favorite color, but that's not why he likes the Ravens. I'm getting old. I'm getting old, Lefford. I must have forgot that conversation. I swear I must have forgot. I apologize. I must have forgot. Yeah. Yeah, he lives like literally he can walk to Flatbush from his house. Because there's like a bodega on the corner on Flatbush Avenue from his house. And he does like an internet radio show, house music, on a couple of the platforms. He's been trying to get me to start doing a radio show again, but I don't know if I'm going to do it again. I'm thinking about it, but I don't know, because then I have to get my radio voice back. Not that I've lost it, but you know, I don't know. It's a lot of work to produce a radio show because I did it for 10 years. Yeah, he does house music. Yeah, he's a house music DJ. His name is Delmar Brown with an E. The Lord of Flatbush. Oh, here we go. My troll is back. My troll is back. And they're using the same daggone thing, and I know I put them out. Let me fix that. I know I blocked them. How did they come back in with the same damn name? They must have moved it over a space or something. You know what, Kinky Locks? I know you're from Jersey because I could tell you have a strong New Jersey accent, and being from the East Coast, I know the difference between a New Jersey accent and a New York accent. Yeah, I love house music. They don't really here in the LA area. The only place you can find house music is in West Hollywood. Okay, so I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, DOD, that's what he must have moved the letter. He must have moved the space because that's the same daggone name he had the first time he came in here. That's okay. I got time for you today, troll. Come on. I'm going to keep putting you out of my chat. It's like, I know how to mod too. I know how to block a daggone troll. You never knew you had an accent? Kinky Locks, girl, stop it. You're being funny. Oh, you're being funny. LOL. I have an accent, but I don't. Being from DC, the thing that makes us stand out is we talk really fast. And so I have to consciously make myself talk slower so that people can understand what I'm saying. Because if I talk like I talk when I'm at home, my speech is really, really, really fast. And so I slow my speech down so people can understand me. They're not from DC. Oh, of course they don't have any. Of course they had no subscribers. Why would they? They're just making an account so they can come in here and say something stupid. And I don't even know who the heck they're talking about. They keep saying something about somebody Nick Guru, whatever the heck they're talking about. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Most people from the North never feel they have a well, you know, people from DC, we know that we say certain things different. Like, okay, like if you're from anywhere in the Northeast, we all say water the same way. But the rest of the country says water, and we don't. You know, and if you're from the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, or from Baltimore, you're gonna say Baltimore and not Baltimore. You know, it's just certain things we say different. That's about it with DC. But New York, New Jersey, Boston, Connecticut, all up in there. Each part has their own like little dialect. See back there say, oh, my son was repeating me. Ha ha. Yeah. I didn't know you could hear him, Latoya. Yeah, he's repeating me. Yeah, he's in the background talking. I don't know. He came down here looking for something. I'm not sure what he's looking for though. But yeah, he was repeating me. I didn't even realize y'all heard him say that. Ha ha. This is my son. His name is David. Ah, that's funny. That's funny. Well, here's the thing. My mom is from my mom, rest in peace. My mom was from New Orleans, but my mother was the only one of her brothers and sisters that did not have a New Orleans accent. Only one. And I think the reason she didn't have it is because she left New Orleans and went to go teach in the North. She went to like Pennsylvania to go teach. And I think she made herself not have an accent so that she wouldn't sound like she was from the South. Because all of her siblings have a straight, they from New Orleans as soon as they opened up their mouth. But my mama, no, she never sounded like she had an accent at all. Had no accent, rather. She made hers go away. Made hers go away. And I'm like, how do you make a New Orleans accent go away? Because I go down there and I get around my cousins and I'm not even from New Orleans and I get a New Orleans accent. You know? I'm like, so how is it that she was born and raised there and made that accent go the heck away? It's just hilarious to me. But people in LA, they think they don't have an accent, but most people in LA sound like they're from the South. They sound like they're from the country, for real. Most of the people that I know, I'm like, sound like they're from the country. A lot of them. And they're from Los Angeles. So what is everybody doing tonight? Is anybody going out or is everybody staying in? What you guys doing? In the chat. I know y'all there. I know y'all are there. You a homebody? In the chat. Well, I will probably be home tonight because I have to put my car in the shop because my water pump went out. Hi, Owen. How are you? Good evening. Good evening. Thank you for coming in while you're at work. Yeah, Terry. I'm not going out. I mean, I gotta get the water pump in my car fixed. I mean, I could still go out. There's always Lyft and Uber, or I can get somebody to come pick me up if I wanted to go somewhere. But I think I'm gonna stay in tonight. I think I'm gonna watch Netflix because there's this new series that just came out. It's a hip hop competition. It's like 4 episodes that are on Netflix, and one of the competitors is a member of my church. Man, Owen, it's the original water pump on the car. So, but you know, if you take off the water pump, you got to do the timing belt too, whether you want to or not. So that's why I'm dreading it. The water pump is not even the issue. It's that we got to take the daggone timing belt off to get to the water pump. So that means I got to get a brand new timing belt too. That's what I'm not happy about. Really, Mr. Fulton? Well, happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños. Yes, Ready, Set. My son does go to church. He's in the young adult choir, as a matter of fact. And they are going to be, they sing the 4th Sunday every month. And then we're having a church conference later this month. And they're going to be the ones who sing at one of the nights of the conference. Yeah. My brother's birthday was the 10th. Yep, my brother's birthday was this week. And then, yeah, he grew up in this church, Ready, Seth. I've been at this church his entire life. It's non-denominational, so I like it that way. Because I grew up in the Catholic Church, and yeah, we'll never be Catholic again, ever in life, ever, 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 ever. But yeah, and my church has always been accepting of my son, you know. But you know, he wasn't well behaved enough to attend the children's church because he couldn't sit still. So he stayed in the regular service with me the whole time. Yeah, we did. Yeah, he loves to sing, and music is the thing that helps him. Also, both of you guys are there now. I was wondering. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like earlier when you were saying cooking dinner, I didn't know if I was talking to Amanda or Chris or both. Oh, you guys are all sitting listening to me tonight. That is so wonderful. Hi to my other autism family, guys. Thank you for coming on in and supporting. I'm trying. I'm just grinding and grinding, trying to, you know, just keep getting a message out there, keep putting good content out. And what I'm finding out is when I put out things, people want to see what I'm saying. And I read the comments, and then I'm finding out that there's a lot of people that are on YouTube that have family members that are that have autism. Yeah, my son, that's the thing that he likes. That's why when that young man won on AGT, I was so happy, because that meant that America accepted him with his autism and his talent for singing. It just, you know, I'm glad I'm not on camera right now because I'm getting misty-eyed. you know, but that really touched my heart that that young man, Cody Lee, won America's Got Talent, and that he was able to push through his autism to be a musician. You know, it just was really good to me. Really made me happy. And then there's one of the contestants on The Voice this year is also on the autism spectrum. Yep. And the diagnosis for boys is lower. It's less than 1 in 45 for boys. For boys, it's like 1 in 40. It's 1 in 45 instead of 1 in 59 for boys. And then, yeah, Cody Lee, and he's right here in Southern California. He's right here in Southern California. He lives in like San Bernardino County. So I don't know. No, he's in Riverside County. So I don't know how, you know, I'm sure he's under the regional center out there, but he's had his own band way before he went on AGT. He was already performing all around Southern California, you know, so, but even with him winning that, you know, people still thought that he was being exploited. They thought that his parents pushed him into that, not that this was what he wanted to do. Like, he can't think for himself. So, you know, just, I'm glad that he won. I'm glad that, you know, I mean, his parents are taking the money and setting up a special needs trust for him. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the thing is that, like, you have to think about this. In schools, most schools don't have a music program anymore. Most schools don't have an art program anymore. And music and art are good for, oh, you know what, LaToya, part of it I think is environmental. I do think part of it is environmental. I really do. I think I've said before, like with my son, for my son personally, I think that part of it was the vaccinations. And even though they keep saying all this stuff about the vaccinations have nothing to do with it, we all know that that's not true. And that they did find that the vaccinations do have an effect when you're dealing with children who are Black and brown, that they're higher percentage of them suddenly are susceptible to becoming autistic. And they knew that, and they did nothing with that. They just threw it away. So, but I believe especially in California, it has to be I think some of it's environmental, because there's so many children on the spectrum. And, you know, they don't know what causes autism. You know, they want to say it's genetic, but they can't really say it's genetic, because you have people that have kids with autism and there's no autism anywhere in their family at all. So, you know, and then, you know, I remember they did another study about it dealing with how some of the mothers are Rh negative and how that might have an effect. Don't believe that either. I'm Rh negative, you know. Okay, so my son does, but my mom was also Rh negative, and none of her children have autism. So there you go. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. That some genetics are affected by the vaccinations. They just don't want to. They would be having to pay all of, you know how many parents, you know, would get payout? The federal government can't afford it. but so now they've just forced everybody. Everyone has to get vaccinated now. So, you know, I don't even think that people can do the medical exemption unless you're homeschooling your kid. So, yeah, don't get me started on the vaccinations. That'll take me down a winding road, and I'm trying hard to not be controversial on YouTube. I'm trying so hard not to be controversial. Yeah. They don't really know. They don't really know how much the cellular services and all of that has to do with it. Did you, Latoya? Well, I know, like in California, even if they're homeschooling their kids, they still have to get the vaccinations. Yeah, here they still have to be vaccinated here too. And because of the high TB rate, I guess in the minority communities here, you gotta get people's TB shots updated every single year. I know, but Reddy said here in California, they don't care if they're homeschooling their kids. They still are making them get the vaccinations. They did have the medical exemption and they had the religious exemption before, and they won't let them have it now. I think there's only certain circumstances, like special circumstances, where they can exempt from it now. Yeah. And try taking Wi-Fi away from a child on the autism spectrum. They will lose their freaking mind just like any other kid. See? I'm gonna ask my best friend, because my best friend, she's not in Virginia, but she's in Maryland, and she homeschooled all 6 of her kids. They're all grown now. The youngest one is in college, but she homeschooled 6 children. My son lives on YouTube too. My son watches he likes to watch the channels that just have trains going, and he likes to watch the airports. He likes to watch the channels that are like the airports and things like that. And then he has this weird obsession with watching the channels where you have kids on the spectrum having meltdowns that people have. He goes and finds those. And he likes to watch the children having meltdowns. I don't know why he does that. He's always laughing when I'm like, that is so not funny. It's inappropriate to laugh at that. He thinks it's funny, and it's like not funny. I know that it's very powerful stuff. And it's like I got to get a new television set. And so when I'm going to look for new TVs, because I'm replacing a smart TV with another smart TV, you don't have a choice. They're all 4G or 5G now. That's all they're selling. Oh wow, your son found. Yeah, I mean my son has his own YouTube. He has his. I set up his own account on there with his, from his email, so that he can go on YouTube, because I didn't want him coming on my account, which is what he was doing at first. and he watches all those videos. And he subscribed to some of those channels. I'm like, how the heck did you figure out how to subscribe? Never mind. I let it go. You know, he figured out how to subscribe to channels and everything. He doesn't leave comments, but he does go and watch their videos. Yeah, I know. I mean, like, except for when I'm doing my live stream, the camera on my Mac has a thing over it so that you can't see, and all the other computers in my house, I have the lenses covered so you can't see, in case they decide to cut on, you know, when I'm not, you know, checking. So, oh, you put yours on the guest account? Yeah, but since my son is, you know, an adult, you know, that's why I let him have his own account. He didn't have his own account before, but now he has his own account. And before he was just using my account. But when I started my channel, I'm like, you know, started actively putting videos and stuff. I had to get him on his own account because I didn't want him using my account when I'm trying to build a channel. Really? Yeah, my son likes rap, but he really likes old school rap and old school music. And then he likes like hard rock, which I don't. I like rock, but not the kind of stuff he likes. You know. Oh yeah, I like my son. I used to have to get the clean versions of everything from iTunes and download it for him. So, you know, the rap that he did, like, I would just get the clean versions of the songs. But it's a couple of songs by Drake and by Kendrick that he likes, but he has the clean versions of them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He really more likes old school, and that's probably because I like old school, and that's what he hears me playing, you know. But you know, I mean, he really likes oldies and stuff. He sits and listens to the Art LeBeau show. So that, you know, that says a lot. So, and y'all know what Art LeBeau plays. That's what he likes to listen to. He likes to listen to that. Well, you know, they all love rap. They all love rap, and like my son he likes certain rappers, or he'll like certain songs, you know, but he likes the old school rap stuff more. Yeah, it's so funny because like when I was in my 20s, I used to hang out with like some of the Christian rap groups. Like, I'm dating myself, like the Dynamic Twins and Idol King. I used to hang out with them all the time because they were here in California and everything, and I was into the Christian rap scene, so I knew a lot of the Christian rappers. Okay, that's good. Oh, you're all over the place, Latoya. I mean, I like all kinds of music, you know. The only thing I don't like is heavy metal. Don't like it. And you know, and I'm probably not into headbanger music either, but the rest of it, I'm good. I like, you know, I like alternative, I like rock, I like classical, you know, jazz, R&B, country, you know. I even like some folk music, you know? So it's like, you know, I like different types of music. You know, I just like good music, you know, that's original. I don't like music where you had to sample everybody else's stuff to make your own song. Oh yeah, go go. Yeah, they were trying to mute go go at home. It's a big thing right now in DC. They tried to stop this place in downtown DC from playing go-go music. And go-go music came from DC. I mean, the only song anybody in the world probably knows is the song by the group Experience Unlimited called Doing the Butt. That's probably the only song most people know, but they're not the only, and I actually grew up with those guys, but they're not the only, you know, thing. It's just homegrown music, you know, musicians. They're playing instruments in go-go music. You know, but DC is being gentrified, so you know, the new people don't seem to understand, and it was becoming a little bit of an issue for a while. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, it was. It was this place in downtown because I had multiple friends tagging me on Facebook when it was going on. They wanted to stop this place from playing the music on their corner in downtown DC. Anyway, it might sound like it's the kind of drums that they're using. DOD. I was like, yeah, it's the kind of drums that they're using that makes it sound like pots and pans. The drums. It's a distinctive type of music, though. You know, and it's definitely regional. You know, to DC. Like I said, there's only one. There's only like no. There's two songs that got national attention. The song "Doing the Butt" from that movie School Days that Experience Unlimited did, and then Chuck Brown's original song back in the day, "I Feel Like Bustin' Loose." I feel like bustin' loose. Give me the bridge now. That song. It is now, Ready Set. It wasn't when I was growing up, but let me just say, when I came to California, the cost of living in DC was not as much as the cost of living is here in Los Angeles. However, people were getting paid the same salary-wise. They made the same kind of money there as they do here. But that was when the city was also predominantly African American, and it was also had the highest murder rate in the entire country. That was in the 80s. You know, come forward 30 years, and it's a completely different city because most of the areas that were primarily older Black families, most of those people have sold their properties, and young people have moved in. And then you have a lot of these people who work on Capitol Hill, who used to live in the suburbs of DC, who now live in the city. They completely changed Union Station. It's like a shopping mall and not just a train station anymore. They got theaters, all kinds of stuff going on in there. The old post office in downtown is you know, a big thing. They completely changed a lot of the stuff in the city of DC. And with that, the price of real estate has gone up because a different demographics wants the real estate now. So of course the price of the property went up, you know. I mean, when I was growing up, the expensive part of town was Georgetown, and all the way up in Northwest, close to Silver Spring, which is Montgomery County. Now, it doesn't matter what part of Maryland you live in that's close to, like what part of DC you're in, except for maybe in Southeast. Yeah. Southeast, maybe, and parts of Northeast, but Northwest and Southwest, yeah, very, very expensive. Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the reasons why I came to California. When I came to California in college, yeah, it was really, really bad back there. And that's the reason why my mom sent my brother to live in California with my dad. It was because it was really bad. It's nothing like that now. You know, I mean, but when I came to LA had Batarams. So it wasn't much better in LA from DC, you know, and they were having color wars, you know, gangs and stuff. Yep. I mean, the only thing for me is that when I decide to buy again, doesn't really matter. I work from home, so I want to have, it'll be about being comfortable place to live and work in. Live in a moldy basement. Yeah, the rent is high. Most people move to what I used to call the boondocks now, like in Waldorf and Brandywine, Maryland, which were literally the country when I was growing up. And I mean, they have literally built the suburbs of DC all the way out there. And that's, a long way out of the city. And it's still high in Southern Maryland. So, but in my head, I figure if I can afford to buy a house in California before, I can afford to buy a house in DC because the housing market is the same. But if I moved back there, I wouldn't live in the city probably. I would probably live in the suburbs. But I love my hometown. It's just not the same place that I grew up in. It used to be like a city. Now it's more like it's become more of a government city than a city like it was growing up. Well, I mean, see, to me, looking at Florida, I'm looking at Florida because I know that, like, if you're over a certain age, it's really nice for you living in Florida. And I happen to be above that certain age. So that's why it looks good to me. I mean, they don't have any state tax. I mean, but they're not the only state that doesn't have state tax. There's other ones that don't have it. So then I have to look at, okay, well, what kind of benefits do they have for people on the autism spectrum? So then I start looking at all the states in regards to that kind of stuff, but the thing about Florida is that it's a very similar climate to what the climate that my son grew up in. I grew up in the cold. He never grew up in the cold. If I moved from Southern California to a cold climate, my son would lose his mind. He would lose his mind if I moved to the cold. But like all the people I grew up with, Still live in DC. Because DC, most people that grow up in DC don't leave DC. Most people don't leave DC if they grew up there. Almost everybody I went to school with still lives in DC. There's only like 3 or 4 of us that do not live in the DC area, that live in other parts of the country. That is very true. That's true. Yeah, y'all have the Gulf on one side, and then you have the Atlantic on the other side, and then yeah, and then my dad is back on the East Coast, so that's always a thought to think about because he's older now, but he's in the Carolinas. He lives in North Carolina, which is not that far from DC. It's only a couple hours. But, still in a price I could buy. I could afford a house in North Carolina, in the Carolinas, with no problem. Even, right this minute, Yeah, Latoya, like my family, I mean, we moved, when I came to California, my entire immediate family followed me to California, like within a few years. My sister and I are still here, and with our 2 kids. My brother went back to the East Coast. He's in Atlanta. My dad is back on the East Coast. He's in North Carolina, and my mother is deceased. So, but like I have cousins and all my friends that I grew up with, almost all of them still live in DC. And then I got family in North Carolina. I got family in South Carolina. I got family in Alabama. I got family in Georgia. I got family in Mississippi. I got family in Florida. I got family like all up and down the East Coast, But the places where I would have a village would be probably if I went back to the DC area. If I went to Florida, I have quite a few friends in Florida, so I probably would have a village if I went to Florida. So those are things I have to think about too. If I move, I have to move someplace where I'm going to still have a support village around me, and that I'm not out there by myself. You were the last to move to Virginia. I like Northern Virginia. I have family in Southern Virginia too, like in Richmond and in the Hampton area. But California is just not, I'll just say Los Angeles is not the same as it was when I came here. It's not the same place. So, I've never been attached to being in California. Oh, really? I have family in Richmond. I have a few cousins in Richmond. One of them, actually went to school with me my freshman year in college, but I only know her I don't know her that well because she's not my first cousin. My first cousins are either in DC or they're down south. Why were you forced to move to Richmond, though, Latoya, if it's not too much to ask? On I-95. Yep. You got to be careful on I-95. I mean, it's a straight shot. Oh, yeah. My mom came to California because she was sick and we didn't know it. But I was glad that she was here, That's good. That's good. So Now you have to stay. Now you're all settled in Richmond, so you're kind of there. Dang, Ready Set, y'all remember the exit too. It must have been bad. You remember the exit. So it must have been bad. Oh, I understand that. I understand that, Latoya. Because when my mom came out here, she lived with me. You know, when she first came out here, I was in escrow on my house. I didn't even have a house yet. I was in escrow on the house, so she had to come to the apartment that I was living in at the time, and it took 2 months before my escrow closed. That is crazy. That is crazy. Yeah. And I don't really like driving in the rain out here in California because they don't even know how to drive in the rain. They don't even know how to drive in the rain here. If it rains, it's like, oh God, these people don't know how to drive. When I came to California, I had to learn how to drive all over again. It's like I knew how to drive. I knew how to drive where I was, but I had to learn how to drive defensively in California because everybody here drives crazy. You know, especially when they're on their phones when they're not supposed to be now. People do all kinds of stuff in their cars. I mean, literally, they're talking on the phone, they're doing their makeup, they're doing their hair, they're shaving still. Oh, Southern Virginia, I'd agree with you. Southern Virginia. In the DC area, they're okay. Yeah, I've driven in blinding rain and I just pulled over because it was just too scary. Oh, everybody drives there like it's nobody's in a hurry to get nowhere. They drive like it's Sunday. That's funny. Really? Really, Terry? I mean, really, Terry? You know, it's going to take me a minute just to say Terry. So I apologize, Terry. I've only been up to Sacramento a couple of times. And most of the time when I've gone up to Sacramento, it was for my sorority, for Delta Days in Sacramento, when they up there, you know, meeting with the state legislator and everything. And yeah, Sacramento is a special place. Hi, DC Relax. How are you? I don't think, do I know you? Like, who are you? Okay. Oh, I know. I'm like, I just subscribed to YouTube not too long ago. How are you doing? Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through, DC Relax. How are you this evening? I know you don't speak a whole bunch of English, but how are you this evening? Good. Good. Glad. Smash that like button if you can for me. Oh, merging is not merging. What's merging? What's merging, Latoya? That's what they do here in LA. Yeah. You're yeah, I know. I was looking at your channel, DC Relax. I knew. Yeah. Terry, I mean, I want to be out of LA in the next before 5 years over. You know, I don't want to be here when I hit my the next decade. I really don't. But we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, no, they're like that in California too. If they think you're trying to get in their lane, they're gonna speed up. No courtesy, no driver courtesy at all. No. Ready, set. They're Russian. They're from Russia. One of my friends. I have friends from all over the world on YouTube. I like that because you get to learn about different cultures and about different countries. You know, but the one thing I found out is that, like, when people are doing funny videos, it doesn't matter what the language is. Everybody understands humor. Even if you don't understand anything that they're saying, if it's funny, it's funny. That's one thing that I found, because I found a couple of channels that do a lot of humor beauty and pranks and stuff, and they're not speaking in English. They might be speaking in French or Italian or some other language, but it's funny. Yeah. I'm, like I said, I'm gonna watch this competition that's supposed to be on Netflix. That's 4 episodes. One of the young men from my church, who happens to be the minister of music at my church, is her son. All 3 of her sons are in the music industry, but this is her middle son, and he's going to be doing. He's in this rap competition. Her youngest son is like touring all over the place. He's the artist that they refer to as Sir. He broke out with Kendrick Lamar, and then her oldest son is an R&B singer too, and all 3 of her sons can sing, and of course she can sing. I mean, she's written like a couple of gospel songs that people know, like that song "My Help" that people know, that some of the gospel choirs sing. My choir director is the one who wrote that song, and she gets paid every time they sing it. Wow. So you're talking about going to the continent, Terry? Really? Now that I have some friends that lived in Sacramento, and they are now, I believe, they moved from Sacramento to South Africa. They're in ministry though, but you may have heard of the husband, because he was really popular here in the United States with the How to Love a Woman books, How to Love a Black Woman. The author of that, Dr. Ron Elmore. He's a pastor now, and he lives in South Africa. There's a couple of people that go to my church that are from Ghana, and some that are from Nigeria. I want to go visit the continent. I definitely want to go visit. Yeah, he was really. I mean, when the books came out, because I think he was on Oprah Winfrey show and all of that stuff. Yeah, and he wrote the book How to Love the Black Woman. Then he wrote the book How to Love the Black Woman and How to Love the Black Man. And he was always an ordained minister, but nobody knew that then because he's a psychologist. He's also a psychologist. But now he's I don't think he's practicing. Well, he may be practicing psychology in South Africa as well. Because you don't give up that PhD for nothing. But he's also in ministry over in South Africa now. Puerto Rico or the DR. See, I don't know about DR. The only thing about DR is that Americans keep coming up dead in DR. So I'm really not feeling DR anymore. Americans keep coming up dead down there. So, just going over there to visit. Hawaii, I love Hawaii. But it's really expensive to live in Hawaii. And they're like 3 hours behind California. I get you. I get you, Terry. I know. I kind of figured that. That's why some other people want to vacate the U.S. and be someplace else. I don't know. If I didn't live here in the United States, I don't know, maybe Costa Rica, I know like some of my cousins have moved down to Baja, and when I was working for a previous job, I used to actually do the lending for Americans to buy property in Mexico and Baja and all of that stuff. But, they moved down there to retire, but I don't know. On the continent, I don't know, like on the continent, that would be interesting because by 2050, the majority of the children in the world will be on the continent of Africa. And one of the things that I always think about is that they have such a lack of services for people on the spectrum in Africa. So if I went over there, I would want to be in a position to help to change that. If I went over there, if I went to a country in Africa and moved there, it would be to help change, autism, because on a continent, it's a big stigma on it, and the kids don't get the services, and a lot of them are just nonverbal because they don't get diagnosed until they're much older. It's really sad for people on the spectrum on the continent. So if I went there, I would want to be in a position to do something. Oh, do they? They have unvaccinated areas in Hawaii. I didn't know that. That's very interesting. That is very interesting. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm glad that they are starting to get more education on the continent. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, DOD. I'm like, if I went there, I would want to be, I would want to be in a position to help with, what's going on with people on the spectrum, because, when I did my research, it was just so disheartening to me that these children are being treated in this way, and that the parents, they're ashamed, and they think that it's something that they did, or they don't want to talk about what's going on with their kids because they don't want people to stigmatize them. And so they hide their kids away. and that's not right. That's not right. So, and that's what I found in the bulk of the countries that I went and looked at. I mean, they're starting to get better, but I could only find 5 countries that had any type of real autism research going on. And there are 54 countries on the continent of Africa. Yeah. Well, let's see if God blesses me to be a change maker, because right now, I mean, I want to be an influencer in just things in regards to what's going on with kids on the spectrum, because I know that 25 years from now, when I'm not here, all these kids are going to be grown and their parents are going to be gone too. And we want to make sure that the world that they are in when they grow up, number one, is supportive of them, and number two, that they can survive in that world. Yeah. I guess I have some friends from Ghana, and I remember I was in an investment group and we were going to do some investing in Ghana, because in Ghana they have a lot of gold mines and stuff there, and they want us, as in people that are of African descent that live here in the United States, they want us to come there and try to claim some of that wealth, but we're not the ones coming over there. So it's generally people from Europe that are going in there and leasing out to get to that gold. Did you know about that in Ghana, Terry? About the gold? Yeah, I mean, because here's the thing for me. There are a few celebrities out there who have kids on the spectrum, and they say only a couple of them say anything. And then you have all of these other parents down here who don't nearly have the resources that they have, but we're trying to make a difference. One person at a time. And, I'm writing my book. I'm doing all the stuff that I'm doing. I hope that eventually I'll be doing speaking engagements and everything, and, and that I can make an impact. Oh, yeah. Rodney and Holly are wonderful. I mean, Rodney was at USC with me, and I used to see them all the time because my nephew played for the Redskins at the same time that Rodney was playing for the Redskins. So I would see them back there, and that was before their son was diagnosed. They didn't even know. And because he's around the same age, their kids are not that much younger than my son, but they do a lot. They do a lot, especially here in the Los Angeles area. Her son is not cured. Her son is high functioning, Latoya. But her son still has autism. The autism didn't go away. He just knows he has found out how to operate in this world with his autism, so that you can barely tell he has autism. Yeah, but no, there is no cure for autism. You know, just like Diesel still has autism, so does Jenny McCarthy's son. They both still have autism. There is no cure. No cure. You know, and when people come out there and say this stuff, it just, don't do that. Just, be honest. I mean, if they have autism, it's just that your child has gotten to the point where they're high functioning enough. They're able to do everything. They don't have the STEMI, they're verbal. They're mainstreamed. He's mainstreamed. That's what's going on with her son. That just makes me so angry when people say their child is cured, especially when it's someone who is a celebrity. And she's one of the ones who was working with Autism Speaks. And I remember when I used to do my radio show, I used to always run the Autism Speaks ad with Tony Braxton on it, on my show. The PSA they had. I used to always run it on my show. But yeah, I'm not gonna even say any more about people saying, okay, if she says her son's cured, okay. But there's no cure for autism. So, and I'm sure Temple Grandin would get a kick out of that one. I'm sure Temple Grandin would get a real kick out of that one. As much as she advocates, for people to accept who our children are, and Temple Grandin with her PhD, okay, still knows she has autism and still knows she's not cured of autism. So, but Tony saying that her son is cured, Jenny McCarthy saying that her son is cured, but their children aren't the ones saying this, and their children are now believe. I know Diesel's an adult. I think he's 18, and I'm not sure about Jenny, but if her son's not an adult, he's almost an adult. And I'd let them speak for themselves. I wouldn't speak for them if I were their parent. That I know from dealing with my son, who is not nearly as verbal as their sons. When he wants to speak for himself, he does. And one day he straight up told me, when he was frustrated, clear as day, he says, "I am a grown man." Let that sink in. Okay? That means that he understands exactly what's going on, and he knows that he is a grown man. He knows he has autism, but he also knows he's a grown man. He knows exactly what's going on around him, and whew. Yeah, that was like when we were trying to do that stuff to help to do some investments in Ghana. It was, it's so sad. It's because the people in Ghana should be the ones dealing with those minds themselves. But the process to get the mind and everything. Let me tell you, we were going through the process and everything, and it's crazy to try to go through the process when you're in the United States and you have to deal with someone who is over in Ghana who is doing everything on your behalf so that the stuff will get done right. So yeah, really, to do any type of investment there, you need to go there. Yeah, my son talks. He may not talk the way people want him to talk, but he talks. But he'll be there. But when he wants to say something, he just says it. It's not even a problem. I don't even know how long we've been on here. We've been on here a few hours, though. I know that. Not that I'm ready to jump off if y'all aren't. I'm just looking to see how long we've been on here. Let me see. It's only been like 3 hours or something. Yeah. So 2 hours. Yeah. And then the first one was like 20 minutes of no talking, of silence. Yeah, because I started this one at 4:15. Yeah. Yeah. But the time goes by, especially, when you have a couple of trolls to jump through. They kept it interesting for us. If nothing else. But I don't think we were much fun for the trolls, We didn't want to play. I know that, Ture. I mean, and the thing is that, like, when we were doing all of the stuff that we were doing, one of the investors that was in our group, her mother was actually over there in Ghana on the ground doing footwork for us, literally, because her mom lives there, and she was telling us, they really want us. They don't want the people who are coming over there and investing. But, money talks. And then you have a very corrupt system. Because everybody that I saw that was doing, mining everything in the stuff that they sent us back was from Europe. They weren't even from the United States at all. A lot of Europeans, just like with the diamond mines down in South Africa. Same thing. So the sad part about it is that the wealthy, the continent with the most wealth of resources is the poorest continent with the poorest countries, as the world sees it. And that's the perception the world has of the African continent. I'm not saying it's the right perception, but it's the perception that they have. But I know, like, there's some cities in a lot of African countries. If you were standing in the street, and then you wouldn't know that you weren't in the United States. It looks just like here. They have all the stuff that we have. So I say it's perception. So, Terry, are you thinking about going there to set up a business? We could. That's very true. Well, we know that's not true, though. We know that's not true. Who's claiming to be from there now? Who's claiming to be from there? Oh, stop it. Okay. Okay, well, the only one I can tell you, like, okay, y'all know the guy that's on Modern Family that plays the dad? Oh, Modern Family. When he did his stuff on that PBS show, he found out that his great grandmother or something was a slave that had migrated to the state of Washington and and founded all this stuff there. But he found out that he is part black. For real, for real. Yeah, the dude, I'm telling you, the dude that's on Modern Family that plays the father, Ty, whatever his last name is. Go look it up. Go look up the him on Henry, what's his name's show about ancestry and stuff. Because it was like a couple of years ago. Yep. And then there's other ones that will get on there, and they were hoping that there was some, but they had none. And then you have people that got on there and they found out that their family had never been slaves and they were black, and that their family had always been free. Interesting. You know, I know part of my family was never slaves, but part of my family was. So it is what it is. You know, just depends on where in the diaspora they landed. That would be good. That'd be good, Terry. I know, like, there's a few members from my church that I told, like, we've got people from our church that are from different countries on the continent, and each one of them, all of them, they do stuff. They they go back there, go back to the country that they came from, and do stuff. One does a lot of, like, work as far as getting sewers and water into the villages out in Nigeria. Another one does a lot of stuff dealing with the political tension in Libya. But yeah, I mean, basically, if anybody who is American goes to a country in Africa, you have to go there with the mindset of what are you coming there to add? How are you going to help? All right, ready, said bye, Chris. Bye, Amanda. Bye, Amanda. Bye, kids. And I will have a couple of videos up by Monday, guys. I've been grinding all week trying to get me network, but I did do the videos. I just haven't finished editing them so I can put them up. But I got 2 videos done. 2 videos. And now it's starting to get dark here. Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing. I think we're probably the only country that doesn't expect people, that doesn't demand that people are contributing when they come into our country. Every other country, if you want to come into their country and be in their country, you have to be coming in there with an agenda to contribute, to uplift, to be doing something positive. I know. I know. I appreciate you guys coming on for the time that y'all came on. I'll probably be on again tomorrow, though. It'll be earlier. I promise if it's tomorrow, it'll be earlier, much earlier. Probably right after the morning games. All right, guys. Good night. All the way in Florida. I was on another YouTuber's channel earlier today, and they were telling me about how they use the music that's supposedly copyright free, but that you still have to be careful if you use that music because sometimes you might get a copyright strike. Oh, whatever, DOD, whatever. Rams better start winning. I need at least one of my teams to be winning, you know. My poor Redskins. I just, you know, they haven't won a game yet, so I can't even, yeah. And they finally fired the coach. We were all waiting for that to come. Poor thing. He thought he had a job on Monday morning, but they called him in so they could let him go. That was so bad. Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, my two favorite teams are the Washington Redskins and whoever's playing the Dallas Cowboys. And the Redskins are losing, so my favorite team is whoever's playing the Dallas Cowboys every week. Yeah, well, supposed to, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Oh, the Vikings are playing the Eagles tomorrow. Oh, I like the Eagles though. You know, one of my friends is in Philly. He's a diehard Eagles fan. Yeah. Well, if you support any other team in the NFC East, Latoya, you don't like the Cowboys. No team in the NFC East, their fans don't like the Cowboys. We all want wish death on the Cowboys every year. Yeah, pretty much. Y'all gonna spank the Eagles tomorrow? Well, I hope not. They need to win because we need somebody besides Dallas to win. We don't want Dallas to win the Eastern Division at all. But we'll see what happens in the morning. We will see what happens in the morning in all those games. Because I'll probably catch the end. Because I won't be able to see the beginning because I'm going to be at church, but I'll see the end. It's going to be a trip around here next season because my church is literally down the street from the Rams and Chargers Stadium. So it's going to be it's going to be so much interesting as to what happens with a sporting venue not like so close to where we are. I mean, you got to have permits to park on the streets around there anyway, and the parking, they're pretty good about shutting down the stuff, but they're going to have to shut the stuff off between Prairie Avenue and La Brea Avenue in order to keep it, because the La Brea side is open and people can come in on that side and park in the neighborhoods. So it's going to be interesting. Yeah, we know, Terry. Black and yellow, black and yellow. I remember when my nephew, rest in peace, when he was playing, they played the Steelers, and he stole one of those towels too. When he was playing for the Chargers, he stole it just to make somebody mad. He sure did. I remember that. I remember that. But like I was telling you guys earlier, I've just been kind of like, I've been in a few of the chats seeing some of the nonsense going on. I mean, literally, I was in a chat a couple of days ago, and one of those red pill people was on the panel, and he couldn't even articulate his ideology well at all. He just sounded stupid. And then when someone was coming at him with real points, all he could do was just laugh and make all these little crazy, idiotic sounds. Just, yeah. I didn't even get it. I'm like, to me, they're just young and dumb, and yeah. And have mommy issues. And then the older ones that are involved in that stuff, well, they need psychiatric help. It is, Terry. I'm like, I'm telling you, it didn't matter. It didn't matter which sector I was in. There was some madness going on. There was some madness going on. I was over in another sector, and this one YouTuber hopped up on somebody's panel and just started going in on somebody else. You know, and that was this morning. And the person whose channel it was is in the vegan community, okay? But he had madness on his vegan community channel. So that's what I'm saying. It's like all over. It doesn't even matter. They are DOD. I mean, I'd seen, we all see the videos and everything floating around YouTube and IG. Okay. But this is the first time that I'm like sitting in the chat and one of these fools is up on the panel. And I'm like, you sound stupider on the panel than you do in your videos. Go sit down somewhere. And then when I find out you're not even 30 years old, go sit down somewhere. Really go sit down. Really go sit down somewhere. I'm like, you're 28. You have no life experience. You think you're woke. You're not woke. So, yeah. And then, yeah, just silliness that they yeah, exactly, Terry. Not even 30 years old. What life have you lived that you think that you are more woke than me? You think I'm the one who's asleep and you woke. How that sound? I know my worth. I know who I am. I know all the agendas and stuff that are going on. But and then the little young girls go in there and they become jump offs. That makes all the sense in the world. You're a jump off now. And then you get pregnant and you don't know who your baby's daddy is. And now, oops, you are a baby's mama instead of a wife. So, yeah. We had this discussion before, DOD. We had this discussion before. You know. It is something that I will never be. That's what it is. Huh. Oh, yeah, right. They so woke, but they a jump off. They so woke, but they a jump off. You know, I mean, it don't even matter. You know, red pill, carbonation, you know, it don't matter. If you're talking nonsense, you're talking nonsense. You know? But, you know, I grew up in a place where being black wasn't a fad. It was who I was. It was never a fad for me. Child. I've seen some of her stuff. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some of her stuff. Yeah. That's all I would say. Yeah. I'm a very intelligent woman. At least I think I am. But I couldn't follow her logic. So, you know. Oh, you can show that. I don't care. I don't know why my chat flagged your comment, Terry. I let it show. You didn't say anything. Well, I mean, all I know is her recent, you know, stuff that she's been saying, like probably for the last, 6 months or so, or probably more than that. Because I didn't know who she was before that. Okay. So I guess she wasn't really relevant to me. I know, Terry. And then, and I kept calling him a Regin, and nobody in the chat knew what I was saying but Kenny. Nobody in the chat knew what I was saying when I kept on saying he wasn't nothing but a Regin. And Kenny was like, oh, sis, yeah. It was like, that's an old school term. It's an old school term for a you know what. Yeah, I mean, I would see her stuff, but I didn't, I mean, because I let me just say, before I ever had a set up, like started doing videos, because obviously I've had a YouTube channel since 2009 or something, but and I would go over and watch all the stuff. I would be in the Black Manosphere. I was in there listening to the nonsense that the Israelites are spewing all over YouTube. Listening to all of these raggedy, YouTube preachers who are spewing all kinds of crazy stuff. everything, you know? And it's like, wow, we got all these people who think they woke and that aren't woke, but they think that they're woke. Yeah, exactly, Latoya. Ciao. This is YouTube to me. I don't know these people. So, unless you know me off, that the same thing with Facebook. Unless you have actually met me offline, you don't know me. And I don't even understand how these people get themselves into these situations. Yeah. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, she did talk about it. Miss Joby did talk about it. I mean, but y'all putting all y'all business, they putting all their business out on YouTube, so what happens? Everybody on YouTube talking about your business. Y'all doing videos. They're doing videos, and then the dude that does the videos with his shirt off, will he please put a shirt on sometime? Stop doing videos with your shirt off. Stop it. I don't know who that's for, but but it's a trip because a lot of the ones they'll act like they coming from one angle, and they're nothing but a wolf in sheep's clothing. In the little mindless fall for the stuff. The mindless fall for it. I don't know what his name is. With the all I know is that he always comes on with no daggone shirt on. Like, really, dude? I was like, that's how much he matters to me. I don't even know what his name is, but that's probably who it is. That's probably who it is. Oh yeah. You got to stay away from, nothing can be using the R or can't seem like it's coming across that way. You gotta be about loving everybody, or it comes off crazy to people. Yeah, Terry. An accent. I don't even know, Latoya, because I couldn't even really listen to what he was saying because he had his daggone shirt off and I was about to throw up. So whatever was coming out of his mouth, I didn't even hear. I don't know, but I know he posts videos on YouTube, and he does some of them are ones that he started on IG, and then he as an IG live, and then he just brings it over to YouTube, so you can see the whole conversation of people in his IG live on the YouTube stream. Oh, Young Pharaoh. Yeah, you know what? I followed him. I think I might still be subscribed to him, but He done gone in another direction. I'm not sure where he is anymore. I think I might still be sub to him though. But I don't think but I don't think I've looked at. I think I started looking at a video and then I stopped because he was going off on something. I thought, okay, I can't even watch this. But no, it's not. It wasn't Young Pharaoh. That's not the one I was talking about. I know who he is. I know who he is. Now this dude shouldn't have a shirt off because he don't have the kind of body that you would be showing with shirtless. Let me just put it like that. At least not to me. I think we lost somebody. I don't know who we lost. We lost somebody. Maybe somebody who was up in the clouds. Oh no, they came back, whoever it was. Nope, they gone again. They came back and then they went away again. Yeah, that's so stupid to me. That makes no sense. That makes no sense to me, LaToya. I was like, huh? So while y'all talking about each other, nobody's watching. You know, except for, you know, the people, the peanut gallery who wants to come down in the live chat and give them views. You know, I'll be like, how do these people have thousands of views to this negativity? But thousands of people go and watch that stuff. It's just crazy. I know somebody's in the cloud. Whatever. But it looks like they left now. Because I'm like, it was 6 people in here, but I don't see 6 people in the chat. Where's the 6th person? Where are they? You know? I'm like, I'm not typing in the chat, but I know I'm in the chat. Oh, they're back. Whoever it is came back. They're up in the clouds. Whoever you are in the clouds, smash the like button. Even if you don't want to come out of the clouds, smash the like button anyway, okay? Just smash that like button for me. Dusty beta male coins. There's no proof. Huh. Yeah, they stay in the clouds though. Well, that's rude though, you know. Why be rude? Why be rude? Come down and say hi. I never stay in the clouds if I'm in anybody's chat. I come down and say hi. Even if I'm not going to stay, I say hi. Yeah, okay. You don't want. I was like, ring my doorbell though. That's okay. Hit my like button or hit my dislike button. I really don't care which one you do. Just give me. I'll take the view. Well, maybe they're not afraid of heights, so that's why they're staying in the clouds, and that's fine. You know. That is fine. Stay in the clouds. Do you? I'm so glad that I figured out how to put an avatar up there. I guess by me figuring that out, I made myself trollable. Oh, the funny thing is that troll doesn't even understand that was funny to me. It was funny to all of us. So, yeah, man. Maybe that's who's up in the clouds, guys. Maybe it's our troll that's hanging out in the clouds, and we're like, let's see, we're only 15 minutes from 3 hours, guys. Y'all like my trap music? I have it on loop just for y'all. Making sure I'm making sure that whatever I'm playing does not get a copyright strike. So my goddaughter made this one for me. And then if I do a really, really late at night one, I have this guitar that I did. Oh, Terry, don't say that. They might come up. They might appear. Thank you, Latoya. Little trap beat. Yeah. Good. Let them stay where they are. We not bothering them. They ain't and they don't need to bother us. You know. How do I put it on the screen? When you go in, when I came in, I click on the thing where I clicked on my picture on the camera. I took the camera off. I just don't have the camera on. So it either I was going to have that little faceless thing there, or I put a picture there, and I put a picture there because I don't want the faceless thing there. Yeah, I didn't want just a little head sitting there. So I uploaded a picture to the computer. Well, I uploaded it to StreamYard, I guess. So, because once I put it uploaded it in there, it's there anytime I turn the camera off now. I guess I could have a different one, but that's the one I decided on, at least for right now, till I get tired of looking at that one. But on my next live, I probably won't be using the avatar. I will probably have my face on the screen on the next one. But I just wanted to see what it was like to do it with the avatar on there. It's different. But yeah, it is. But now I know how to put the avatar on there. So if I come into somebody else's panel, it'll be on there, even if I'm on my phone on StreamYard, and I won't have to hold the phone in my hand while I'm talking. That's why I wanted to figure it out. Not so much for being in my own live stream, but when I go in somebody else's live stream and I'm up on the panel, so that I would have an avatar like everybody else does when they go up on panels. Yeah, I haven't tried. I downloaded Streamlab 2, but I haven't tried that one yet. I heard that one you can use straight from your phone. I just haven't tried it yet. And it apparently has bots just like you can do in StreamYard. You can program bots in there too. I haven't figured. Once I figure out how to do that, how to program the bots, I probably will. But I don't want the same thing to happen to me that happened to Kinks and Curls, where the bots came out when she didn't want them to come out. Here, you want this? You want that? Okay. All right. Sorry, I was giving something to my son. That's true. It is my face. And that was my point when the troll came in. I'm like, hey. I'm like, I don't have a picture from 20 years up there. That's a picture from 20 days ago. I was like, it's a picture from 20 days ago. Thank you, Latoya. Yeah. Because right now, I'm sitting in a dark room. The only light is really the computer. Yeah, I think she did program. I haven't even tried. I don't even want to deal with the bots yet. Let me figure out how to get moderators. Let me figure out how to give some people some wrenches first. Since apparently I need them. Oh my goodness. I guess because I've been in so many people's rooms and stuff, and the trolls see me now. That's all right. I don't care. But I'm just grinding away to get to my 1,000, and I'm just trying to turn my time on here from minutes to hours, because I'm still looking at minutes. I don't have enough minutes for them to bother to convert them into hours yet. So, but it's all good. Yeah, I know that I could probably program it and I just haven't even bothered to go, do what you have to do to program them, because I didn't think I needed them. But obviously since I'm gonna have to have mods, I'm obviously gonna have to have the bots too. And then I can just put the bots in there to tell people to smash the like button, that kind of stuff. So I'll figure it out. I know everybody else has them in their live stream, so if everybody else can figure it out, I can figure it out too. That's what I'm hoping. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm trying to make this at least 3 hours. So we're almost there. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to make this at least 3 hours. I'm almost to 3 hours. We don't have but like 8 more minutes to make it. And I got to make it go over 3 hours. So that I'll get the full 3 hours. I already know. Yep. I know, Terry. I saw. I was glad. I was glad. But I think that talking about economy and the stuff that's going on in countries on the continent, that would be a good panel conversation, to be honest. Yep. I know. That's what I'm saying. I have 2 videos that I've done this week. I just haven't uploaded them. because I've been busy trying to get to the milestone of how many, subscribers that I wanted. So I've been networking every single day this week, and I got to what I wanted to. So now I'll upload my videos. Now I can upload the videos, and now I'm doing some live streams. But I gotta try to start doing some live streams during the week, so that I can start to get my hours up. Will 3 hours help me? Yeah. Well, I know that like when people are doing like the 3 and it depends on how many people are in the stream. So it's based on how many people in the stream, and that's why you want to stay on longer, because more people come through. Because this stream we had like almost 15 people in here at one time. So all those people coming through helps. And then people who go back and watch the video of the live stream afterwards, even if they only watch an hour of it, And some people will just, to watch it, they'll just put it on and let it play. They won't actually sit there and watch it. They'll just let it play on their computer so that, it looks like they watched it. I'm waiting for that, Terry. I am looking forward to it. I am. I am. Because I literally started all of this. All I have is my iPhone, a ring light, and my Mac computer. That's all I'm using. That's all I got. I don't have a camera yet. I will, get one, but I don't have one yet. Yeah, I go back after I do the things. I go back and watch my own lives. I will go back and watch the entire thing, because that's one of the ways I know that, like, right now I'm talking really, really loud, and I shouldn't be talking that loud, because my laptop has a very good mic on it. But I noticed that, and I think we all do it when we get on here. Some of us, when we're talking to the chat, we unintentionally talk loud, So that's one of the things that I'm working on, is trying to make myself not talk loud, because I know you guys can hear me, so I don't need to talk loud, But yeah, I go back and watch the replays of my lives, because that way I know if I did something wrong, or how it went, and it helps me to improve it. Thank you, Latoya. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Some people will just take my thing, and I know that they're doing that, because I know they're not really sitting there and watching the whole thing, but they'll just take it, they'll just open it up, and they'll play it, and they'll just let it play on their computer or play on their phone. And then I see all the people doing the silent streams, I don't know how to, I don't know. I have to figure out how to do that, or if I can do that, because I'm thinking I might have to figure out how to do that to help with my hours, because they're literally doing these things like overnight, and they'll do like 11-hour lives. That's like half a day. And they'll have like at least 50 views. And I'm like, I don't know how they do it. Maybe they don't have a kid at home that might come through and smack the computer down. I know some of them have it. They have it set up so that there's just a screensaver showing on their thing. And then they'll have a banner at the bottom that tells people that it's silent. And then it, you know, and to, I guess they ask them to come in and stay for at least a certain amount of time so that it counts towards the watch hours. I'm learning. Yeah. Yep. That's what I'm saying. Like the music that I'm playing, this music is not copywritten, but it was created for me. And then like the other thing that I had playing, the acoustic guitar that I did, I didn't copyright that, but it's my music and I'm playing it. Nobody else, they would have to, listen to it under my video and dissect it from my video in order to play it. But because I'm the first one to play it, if they play it, they're going to get the copyright strike. So. Yep. I know people do all kinds of things. I mean, some people have their channel set up and literally they have it on live stream while they're in the kitchen cooking. And there's no volume. People just watching them cooking or watching them working or watching them doing something. But there's not really any conversation going on. And then you have the gamer channels where, I mean, they set up the game and they're playing the game and they're not really saying anything to the chat. The chat is just watching them play the game. And we don't know that they're really playing the game. They could have the game set on autopilot to be playing and on the screen. I mean, I'm just guessing. But, people do what they have to do to get their watch hours. Hola, David. Hi, Dave's Poems and Songs. How are you? Thank you for coming through. Please don't forget to smash that like button. I know some people do. They do have the live stream on, and people are just watching them sleeping. They're literally, the camera's on them. They are sleeping. I'm like, no. I'm like, you feel that comfortable being asleep and with the camera going? Come on, Health Weight. You can do it. I'm doing it. I just did it. I just went ahead and did it. Yeah, I just did it. I mean, the first one I did it in the middle of the night. And I was only on for like maybe 15, 20 minutes. But it was just so that I could do it. Oh, yeah, we made it. Woo! We did our 3 hours. We made it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. I may come back on later because it's only like 7-something here. But I am going to get off right now. Hey, Steph, you came in at the very end. I'm getting ready to get off now, guys. I'll stay on for another 10 minutes. I'll stay on it for 3 hours and 15 minutes. Just do it. Health, well, if you come on, I will come to your live stream. You know I will. I know. One of my other supporters just came in, so I'm gonna stay on for 10 more minutes. So 3:15. Yeah. We made it to 3 hours. You guys rock. Y'all hung out. Y'all hung out with me. I appreciate that. That is so cool. And I even made it through the trolls. They came through 3 times, but we got them. But that won't happen again. No worries. I'm staying on. I'm gonna be on for just a few more minutes. I'm gonna stay on till we get to 3:15. So I'll be on for like 9 more minutes, and then I'm gonna get off. I may come back on later on tonight, Steph, and that'll be, I guess, morning for you. So I might come back on later on tonight. Yeah. If I decide to come on later on tonight, though, I will give you guys at least 30 minutes notice before I come on. I try to give at least a 30-minute notice before I come on, so people have time to get the notification. And then I definitely will be back on tomorrow too, like in the afternoon my time. So that'll be nighttime for you, Steph. Yeah, I had a troll though. I had a troll today, Steph. I know. That's why I said we getting ready. We're only on here for a few more minutes. Yeah, I know. Yep. Yeah, I knew it was the middle of the night for you. That's why I know if I don't come on, if I have to either come on late here, like 9-10 here, or in the middle of the afternoon, my time, and then it's a good time there in the UK. Yep, I just got over the 3 hours, Kinky Locks. I'm gonna be on for another couple of minutes. Oh, he's just making noise in the background. He's just making sure that I know he's here. Latoya. Yeah, that's him making sure that I don't forget that he's here. Like I could ever forget. Yep. Thank you for coming back, Kinky Locks. You know I got love for you, girl. I'll be through on yours always. Whenever I see you online, I'm coming through. Hi, Perry. How are you? You came in at I'm getting ready to get off in a minute. Yeah, I'm only gonna be on here for like a couple more minutes. I've been on for like a little over 3 hours. Thank you so much, Kinky Locks. Thank you for coming in, Miss Perry. I appreciate you coming through, even if it's for a minute. Love to you. Guys, don't forget to smash that like button. Ring the doorbell. Let me know you came. That's so sweet of you guys to come through. I appreciate the love, even if I appreciate if people come in for a minute or two, it doesn't matter. I appreciate people coming through. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Because you could be doing something else than spending your time with me. Yeah, no, he's over here singing because he's eating. Food makes him happy. Food makes my son happy. Well, thank you. Yeah, I was testing out to see what it was like to have the avatar up here today, Steph. So I put it up. And the avatar attracted trolls. So I had trolls in here today. You know, but when I'm on tomorrow, I'll be back on camera again. I just wanted to see what it was like to have the avatar up, just like everybody else has an avatar up, but not because I'm afraid to come on camera. I hear you, DLD. I know he always sings when he's eating. He always sings when he's eating. Always. That's how I know he's happy. Food makes him happy. That's why he sings. So he's singing because he's eating. See, if y'all could see, he keeps coming and sticks in his face in front of the camera. That's why I'm on Avatar today. That is exactly why I'm on Avatar. That's why I'm on Avatar. I just have to laugh about it because it's funny. It's funny. You know? I know. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant, Steph. Yeah, tell you, it was the stuffed, the crab stuffed shrimp were the business, y'all. They were the business. Hola, Dave. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Cómo está? They were. Sometimes they hadn't had them in a while, and they had them when I went in there today, so I had to have them because they are popular. They are popular because this is a Creole spot, and so they haven't had them in a while, and I had to give me some. Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. Buenas noches. Good night. Buenas noches. Yeah. Sorry, I'm flipping between English and Spanish. My brain is like, what are you doing, girl? Pick a language. All right, guys, we are like 1 minute, and we'll be at 15. 3:15. That sounds like a good number. Frío. Mucho frío. No, it's hot here. Mucho calor. Spanglish. Yes, Latoya, my family is Cuban. I'm like, we are Cuban, Afro-Cubano. So I was allowed to speak Spanglish. Yep. We literally got like 24 seconds. And 30 more seconds, and we'd be at 3:15. And then I'm gonna get off. And I don't know, I might make some seafood broil bags for dinner with some crab legs and some sausage and some corn and some shrimp. Thank you for coming through, Steph. Thank you for coming through for a few minutes. I appreciate it. And guys, we are at that 3:15 mark. We're at the 3:15 mark. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. I appreciate it. Like I said, I might come on later on tonight for those of you on the West Coast, on the western part, in the western part of the United States. I may come on. Everybody that's east of here, I know y'all gonna be sleeping by that point because it'll probably be like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast, and Steph might be up because it'll be morning in England. But I definitely be on tomorrow. All right, guys. So thank you for coming through, and I'm going to end it right here. Peace. Talk to y'all later. Bye.